If you have multiple cats, you know how hard it can be to find a litter box that's big enough for them, but also doesn't look terrible sitting out in your house. I have 6 cats, and because we needed another litter box in our living room, I wanted something that was a little more visually appealing. So I got this extra large 80-liter stainless steel enclosed litter box from Tevila. I went with the black version because it works well with our decor, but it does come in other colors and styles. I'll say right up front, there are quite a few things that I really like about it and a couple things that I don't love quite as much, but neither one of those would be a deal breaker for me. First, I want to mention this thing is big. With 6 cats, I appreciate the extra space because some of my cats are larger than others. One of the features that I really like is that you can actually use it in 2 different configurations. You can leave the stainless steel pan open and use it as a traditional open litter box, or you can add the enclosure like I did. Since ours is sitting in the living room, I definitely prefer having it enclosed. It just looks much nicer and helps keep the litter area contained. The stainless steel bottom is another big plus for me. It's sanitary, easy to wipe down, and unlike plastic, you don't have to worry as much about odors getting absorbed into the material over time. The pan is also designed to be leak-proof, and the enclosure locks securely into place around the base, which helps prevent urine or other messes from leaking around the seams. Another thing that I wanted to mention is it does come with 4 non-slip discs that you can attach to the bottom to help keep the litter box from sliding around. There are 2 ways for your cat to get in and out. They can use the front door or they can come out through the opening on top. As you can see, my cat has already figured this whole system out and seems pretty comfortable going in and out of it. The top exit is also nice because when they climb out, some of that litter can fall off their paws before they get back out onto your floor. It comes with a step for the front entrance, which also helps collect litter as they come out, and you get this litter catching mat to put underneath it. Anything that helps troll tracking in a house with 6 cats is appreciated around here. You also get a litter scoop, and I really like that they included a litter holder that clips right onto the side of the box. It's a small detail, but it keeps the scoop right where you need it instead of having it laying around somewhere. There's also a carbon filter built right into the enclosure to help with odors, which is especially nice when you're putting a litter box in a living space rather than hiding it in the laundry room or garage. Now, there are 2 things about the front door that I think are worth mentioning. The door can be locked into position, but I find that the clasp is somewhat difficult to work with because it's pretty small. I can do it, it's just not my favorite part of the design. The other thing that I noticed immediately is that the front door basically just hangs there rather than closing or sealing tightly against the box. At first, I actually wondered if something was wrong with it, but according to the product description, it's designed that way intentionally so your cat can push through the door easily without much resistance. And based on my cats actually using it, that does seem to work. They can push their way through without having to figure out a heavy or complicated door. Because I chose black, you can definitely see litter dust and little pieces of the litter on the surface a lot more than I would probably like. But honestly, with 6 cats, I'm cleaning and vacuuming around the litter boxes all the time anyway. Litter is going to get places regardless of what color the box is. So for me, that is just part of having cats. Overall, I do like the setup. I wanted something large enough for a multi-cat household, sanitary and easy to maintain, but I also wanted something that didn't scream giant litter box sitting in our living room. The stainless steel construction enclosed design, carbon filter, 2 entry and exit options, litter catching step and mat, and the little details like the scoop holder make it all feel like it was a well thought out system. Most importantly, the cats seem to like it, and anyone with cats knows ultimately they're the ones who run the show. For us, this Tevila litter box gives the cats plenty of room while giving me something that looks much more better with our decor. So overall, I am happy with it.